So, Elon Musk has a problem. The problem that Elon Musk faces is that he wants to be an epic, lay Reddit, bacon, the Narwhal Midnight, Rick and Morty, 69 420 epic memer. He wants to be relatable to the most annoying humans on Earth. And he is. But he faces a dilemma, and that dilemma is that he's the richest human being on Earth. Right? I'm actually asking. He is currently, right? I know that stock prices are always shifting, but he is currently the wealthiest. Yeah. He's close. Second richest. He's up there, but not for... Okay, second richest. Second richest. He's in the running 1, 2, or 3. Look, they're all beating each other out at the front of the race. He's very wealthy. Okay, so much has been said about the way our taxes work in this country and the way in which it unfairly privileges people like Elon Musk, for whom the majority of their assets are held in, stock. So, it has been pointed out by some very wise people that Elon Musk did not pay very much in taxes back in 2020 when he made a bajillion dollars. Seriously, like like what was it, like 100 billion in 1 year, like 150 billion? It was some insane amount of money, and he did it through the appreciation of the stock that he owns. Yeah, 1 gorillion, more or less. Much ado has been made about the fact that he has not paid very much in taxes. I think he actually paid negative $5 in taxes. When April rolled around and the tax man came for him, after all the paperwork was done and filed, the IRS gave him a single $5 bill. Not fair, not good. I don't like it. Not good. And people have pointed this out. So Elon Musk lately has been doing this. Look. Much is made lately of unrealized gains being a means of tax avoidance, so I propose selling 10% of my Tesla stock. Do you support this? Though everyone in the world said yes, except for people who hold Tesla stock who want him to continue to hold it because it appreciates the value of their stock, and they said no. Basically the way this works, and our taxes are deliberately incoherently designed, but basically the wealthiest people in the world do not make their money through salaries. They don't make it through having like cash or even having a lot of money in their bank accounts. They have it by owning stock. Stock appreciates in value. If you've got a lot of stock in Apple, Amazon, Tesla, whatever, if that stock becomes really valuable, your worth as a person goes up. If you have 10 shares of a stock and each share is worth $1, that's $10 in assets. But if that all skyrockets in value to 1,000, then you can have 10,000 in assets. Now, what we're talking about right there, the difference between having $10 and $10,000 in assets because of the change in the price of the shares, that is income. You understand, yes? It is income, but it's not taxed as income. It is only taxed if you sell it. Because until you sell it, it's not really currency. It's just an asset that you own that is appreciated in value. Now, in an abstract sense, the idea of taxing people based on the appreciation of an asset they hold is a little weird, right? Imagine if you, well, I guess we do this with refinancing properties, but imagine if you bought something, that was not very valuable, and then a year later, it turned out to be super mega valuable. And because of that, you now have to pay more in taxes. It feels a little odd, I guess, conceptually, because it's not really money in your bank account. It's a little more complicated than that. And even then, I'm skipping over a lot of nuance with this. I'm just trying to distill the fundamental issue here. The fundamental issue is that rich people like to sit on lots of money. That's like the main thing they do. That's like the big thing that they do. They love doing that, They love sitting on money. They just it's like it's a game, They how many billions can I accrue? It's just for fun, It's like, to them, it's like Animal Crossing. You know how in Animal Crossing, after you've paid off all your debts, you still just, the money goes up and you're like, that's it for them, yeah. Or like a Dragon's Hoard. Is there a difference between sitting on 10-foot deep piles of gold coins or 15-foot deep piles of gold coins. Probably not in terms of comfort, but it does make the dragon feel better. Anyway, the issue here is that because the ultra wealthy sit on this money and they don't spend it, it's unlikely that they're going to pay what we would consider to be a fair amount in taxes on it. And they're generally paid in stock assets, you know? Usually CEOs of companies are paid in stock, not in wages, for a number of reasons. Tax-wise, it's more convenient for them. It incentivizes the CEO to care about the well-being of the company because those shares will only increase in price if the company is doing well. And you don't have to pay taxes on it, really, not until those stocks are sold. So let me bring this all around to you guys to highlight the unfairness to you, okay? If you guys want to get into owning stock, how do you do that? Well, you guys get paid, right, by your jobs, and then you get taxed on the money that you earn. And then with the money that you have already been taxed on, you buy stock. And then after that, whether those shares appreciate in value or not, when you sell those stock, when you cash in, you know, you're taxed again depending on a balance of the assets and losses. The critical thing here, is that you have to pay taxes on the money that you initially use to buy those stock, right? Even if you want to hoard a bajillion shares worth of stock and become a little stock market dragon, you still have to pay taxes on the initial money spent. But if you're paid in shares, if all of your assets are in shares, and you tend not to spend that money anyway, only little bits of it at a time, or, you know, leveraging all that stock against loans that you can take without ever actually cashing out the stock, you can make hundreds of billions of dollars and not pay taxes on it. You can never even touch your dragon's hoard of money and live a lifestyle of unfathomable opulence without having to pay taxes on it at all, because you are circumnavigating the system by which we tax people when they acquire that wealth. Now, this is deeply unfair. It doesn't have to be this way. Laws could be changed to make it so that things are not this way. And we could, as we all should, scrape more money off of the wealthy. You see, we can put them in the ringer and we can scrape the money from them. This is what we should be doing. But what people like Elon Musk are doing is turning this into a big victim game where they're essentially saying, you know, you think I'm cheating my taxes? Fine, I'll show you. I'll sell some of my stock. And please, Elon, sure, sell some of your stock. I think that that's great. Make yourself susceptible to the tax man. I think that's lovely. But what Elon Musk has been doing lately, and you've seen this on Twitter, he's doing this like, if you want me to sell my stock so bad, what would I even do with it? Like, this is if you're all so mad about my money, like, you know what I mean? Like, fine, okay, fine. If you all have a problem with me not paying taxes so bad, okay. And then he, you know, it's like a kid throwing a fit. The real issue here is systemic, isn't it? He had to sell his stock anyway. Yeah. This isn't even about altruism, okay? As is almost always the case with the ultra-wealthy, anytime it appears they're being philanthropic, it's actually being done to serve some back-end need. And they are, you know, playing it off like they're doing good unto the world. Now, I'm sure if it's a $15 billion tax bill, 10% of his Tesla holdings would exceed that. I'm pretty sure. Stint a month of time, making a sale on Tesla stock regardless of Twitter vote. He asked us following if he should sell 10% of his Tesla holdings. 52 against, 42 against. No matter the results of the poll, Musk would likely start selling millions of shares this quarter, a looming tax bill of more than $15 billion. Tesla shares closed that, meaning his gains in the shares total under just $28 billion. Total tax bill of about $15 billion. Confirm the size of the tax bill. Yeah. Rarely a direct point towards altruism. Yeah, guys, if you had all voted no enough, he legally, because you have to listen to Twitter polls, he legally would not have been able to sell that stock, and the IRS would have arrested him. You guys were so close. Sorry. All of this is really just lead up to the actual story that I'm getting to. The actual reason I'm talking about this. As you all know, this is a systemic problem, okay? One billionaire selling off some of their stock in a dubiously altruistic manner is not how you fix an issue like this. It's just not. It's absolutely not, okay? It's pathetic, you know? It's the idea of one of the wealthiest people on Earth bitching that people are telling him he should pay more in taxes, saying, okay, fine, and then doing something he probably had to do anyway is not a solution to our problems. But he's really committed to full supervillainy. As of this morning, Bernie Sanders tweets, "We must demand the extremely wealthy pay their fair share, period." And Elon Musk says, "I keep forgetting you're still alive." Now, I like this because, like all ultra wealthy people, Elon Musk's brain is a shadowy miasma of hate and greed. Like all ultra wealthy people, his body has been bled out and burnt out from the inside until he's nothing more than a hollow puppet for some kind of horrific Lovecraftian entity. He's a demon. He is from hell, like all billionaires, but especially him. And everything that Elon Musk is literally the monorail guy from that one Simpsons episode, except he's also one of the most powerful people on Earth. I cannot fathom how Lex Lutherian it is for Bernie Sanders, the poggest man alive, to say something like, "You should pay your fair share," and Elon Musk standing over him, "Can't wait for you to be dead, old man. Can't wait for you to be dead. I'll be laughing over your grave, and also will not pay my taxes that fiscal year." It is really a complete descent in the supervillainy, which Elon Musk has always kind of like sort of bordered on. Like he's always been he's always sort of balanced on the edge of things. Yeah, he was like laughing about the Bolivia coup in 2019 as well. Elon Musk is a scam artist who only has a high public image because of how disgustingly complacent human beings are. How like weak-willed they are, how willing they are to buy into narratives more powerful people sell to them if it will excuse their economically advantageous behavior. I've talked a million times about how I don't like Elon Musk, and I guess I don't need to rant about all those talking points again, but yeah. He's just like Tony Stark. Yeah, exactly. Soy! Soy! There is no more soy person on Earth than Elon Musk, and he is also our overlord, so that's cool. I just want you all to know that underneath all of the like lay epic Reddit memes and all the 69 420, you know, Elon Musk dancing when he lowers the wages of his African child slave miners from $69 a year to $4.2 per whatever. You all know the fucking memes. As much as Elon Musk leans into that shit, I want you to know that, and this is a highly sociological analysis, Elon Musk is a demon. He is sent from hell. He is Luciferian. He bears the mark of the beast somewhere on his body. It might be the taint. It's probably somewhere where you're least likely to look. He is demonic. He does bear the mark of the beast. He is the Antichrist. That is true. Every conspiracy theory Alex Jones has ever told you is correct, but only with regards to Elon Musk specifically. He's kind of like a bubble, you know, like a sort of an aura of conspiracy just emanates from him. Is he a lizard person? Yes, sure. Why not? Is he a Martian? Probably. Does he drink children? Like, yes, of course he does. Did he do 9/11? Undeniably, he did 9/11. I don't even know why you would bring that up. Is he a robot? Yes, he is a robot and a lizard, and he is powered by children's blood. I don't know how to make it any clearer to you. And if you want any evidence for these claims, then here is him essentially gloating over the imminent death of a very old senator who is simply saying that the most powerful people on Earth should pay a fair amount in taxes. if you ever want any evidence, this seems incontrovertible. This seems undefeatable in terms of, evidentiary support. I don't really know how you could ask for any more clear of a demonstration of his tendencies. How does that have so many likes? It's Elon Musk. Oh yeah, sorry. We have to like the Bernie tweet for solidarity. There we go.